Can everyone hear me? Please confirm if you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Mayoa. Thank you, Kechiko. All right, so welcome to our quarterly AI hackathon, Idea to MVP with No Code. We are thrilled to welcome you to this event, and we're going to, as the program progresses, you would understand how we came about the AI hackathon, and you'll also get a chance to meet some of our panelists we have here and the team members presenting. It's going to be an evening of excitement, enlightenment, and a lot of AI conversations. So of TechSkill. Um, TechSkill is leading the charge in technology education and advancement within the UK. Our mission is centered on empowering individuals to thrive in the dynamic tech landscape by offering a diverse area of training modules spanning from product management to the latest in cutting edge technologies. So we are an organization that is based in the UK, and we're very, very particular about empowering individuals with tech-related skills. And this mission is what brought us to the event for today, which is the AI Hackathon. Our curriculum is actually, because of how we're very in tune with industry experts and in line with like the global trends, we've tried to like carve our curriculum to be in demand and also to be well sought after. This is actually very visible to be presenting today. You will get to see how they used one of the latest tools to build prototypes. And this is actually as a result of them undergoing our trainings. So we also have a community of students who have actually graduated from our cohort, and other students have actually gone on to do other great things. Our community is actually full of experts from diverse fields. So in tech skill, it's like more of like an all-encompassing community where if you're a product manager, you have an expert or an industry expert there in our community. If you're a project management expert, you're a Salesforce trainee, whatever field you want on that tech, we have trainings for you. So now moving on to the AI hackathon, like I mentioned, some of the students who are actually going to present today are students from our just concluded summer cohort. They actually engage in the product management and business analysis training. And the AI hackathon is a quarterly event. So this is like our last event for the year. We hope to hold more of these events next year after the training's completion. So for this event, you would see how each team will present how they use design thinking and generative AI to validate product ideas and prototypes. And we'll have a panel of judges who are actually going to be grading those students based on their work. You, the public, too, are also invited to drop your comments, drop your feedback, and whatever you think is something they should do right or something they did wrong. So I would, before we proceed, I would want it to be as communicative and engaging as possible. So regardless of the fact that we have panelists and you're an attendee, you can always drop your chats in the box. You can always drop your comments in the chat box, and the students would actually answer your questions and will provide more clarity as we move forward. So during this presentation, the team is going to present a pitch deck and product prototypes. And now we'll go ahead to introduce some of the panelists. We have Shagun Allen, we have Lola Debiala, and we have Temitope Smith. I don't know if the panelists can actually say something in the comment section. Hi, Shagun. Let's start with you. Maybe you introduce yourself a bit, and then we'll move over to Lola Deb. Okay. Lola, then you can actually begin, please, if Shagun isn't ready. Just a little bit of info. Okay.
Yeah. Hi guys. Yes. Hi. Good evening, Mary. My name is Shegun Allen. How is the introduction supposed to go like? What am I supposed to say?
Just say a little bit about yourself and what you expect from the panelists, your occupation, etc. Just something brief.
All right. So about myself, I think I spent the last couple of years building innovative solution and driving innovative change within organizations across different climes. I've seen products and I've seen how we come from ideation to um product, which is basically what innovation is. But I mean, I'm very eager and excited to see the amazing things that this team has come up with. Try to see them, and what I'm expecting is to see how some of the challenges that we all can relate to is being solved by these amazing people. So I'm excited to be part of this occasion, and I'm looking forward to also learn from everybody, including the panelists and the teams presenting themselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shegun. It's nice to meet you. And I'm sure the teams are very excited to present their prototypes to you as well. So we'll move over to Lola Dibiala. Just give us a brief introduction about yourself and what you expect from the team's present.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Lola Day. Um, I mean, I'm happy to be here. I think for me, it's a lot of mixed emotions. I'm a product of TechSkill UK. I'm not sure there's a way I can, talk about myself right now that I will mention TechSkill UK. And I think John and Shegun will remember that this time last year, I was presenting something. And so I'm particularly looking forward to, seeing things unfold. And I'm happy to be contributing to a platform, that empowers and uplifts the next generation of innovators. I work as a product manager in the UK, and beyond that, I also mentor aspiring professionals, helping them navigate their career paths in product management and marketing. So I am looking forward to how things unfold today.
Mhm. Thank you, Lolade. I think one of the most interesting thing I picked up was you being a product of tech skill. And it's actually very exciting having an alumni on the panel board. So I just, not to say, just to add a little bit of, what's it called, comedy. Please don't be as harsh on them as the other judges were on you during your own set. So I think that's that for Lolade. Thank you, Lolade, for joining us. Um, I'm moving over to Temi Tope. Me.
Hi everyone. It's lovely to be here. My name is Tim Topper Smith. I've in the last 8 or 9 years worked with different global brands in marketing, and I've had the opportunity to learn from different global leaders and experts from different industries, from FMCG to dairy to construction and now tech. And I'm really excited to see what the different teams are presenting, their prototype, and share my feedback. And hopefully, we can all learn a thing or two from the session and improve our career journey. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Temi Tope. Um, so the next panelist is Demisola. It's just a brief introduction about yourself and your career paths.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. My name is Amy, and I'm a senior product manager and also a startup consultant. So I've had the opportunity to help businesses build their product, operations, and strategies from concepts to markets on a global scales. I'm really excited to be here as one of the panelists. I'm really looking forward to seeing innovative ideas, also creative problem solving and how well your solutions would address real world challenges. I really cannot wait to see the passion work you've all put into your project. And this is me saying thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Demisola. I think I'm moving over to Mayowa, please.
Hi everyone. Good evening. Thanks for the invite. My name is Maiwa, and my background is in business development and product marketing. And my background stems mainly from startups. Like I've worked mainly with startups, and I think it's more of that process of building stuff from like the ideation stage when it's like a seed. And it's how that develops into something where we all use today. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in today's speech, and how that transforms into something that also provides social impact as well. So good luck.
Thank you, Maiwa. The last panelist would be Benedicta. So just in that order. Hi, Benedicta.
Sorry, I thought my mic was on. I'm very sorry. So,
All right, no worries.
so, so hi everyone. Good evening. My name is Benedicta. I think I'm the only different person here because I'm actually a data analyst working with the NHS here in the UK. So I think over the years I've worked with various products in terms of the products they use in entering patients' data into the database. So looking at this particular aspect that your students are trying to break into is very fascinating to me, and I can't wait to hear what they have to say. So yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Benedicta. So since you're the only different one, I'm looking out for you and your data-related questions for them as well.
No problem.
It's nice to have the panelists here. It's nice to have everyone here. So we're just going to move over to the hackathon and read out the rules. The students have the team members. We have 2 team members for this hackathon, and these are the rules that are aligned for them. Sorry, before I move forward, I had shared the judging sheets to all the judges. So please, can you just check your email and try to grade them in that sheet, because we'll be compiling it after their presentation and then calling out the winner for the hackathon. So before we proceed, so I would just like every judge to check their email and be sure that they have their sheets, their judging sheets out in front of them, so we can just move on efficiently. So now over to the rules. The students have 20 minutes to present and 5 minutes for questions from the audience. Your time starts as soon as your team is called. So please be very time conscious. You would actually be stopped immediately your time elapses. So try to fit all your presentations, your pitch deck, and your prototype into the 20 minutes allocated for your team, just so that you don't get stopped when you're trying to pass over important information to the judges or to the public. The next rule is also turn on your camera during your presentation. Um, we want to see you, we want to see how you think, and the only way to do that is to really see your facial expressions. I actually just want to have a personal feeling of how you're talking to your audience and how you're walking us through the prototype you've built. So turn on your camera and be set to answer any questions that will come up. And the last rule is be prepared to answer questions after your presentation. Like I stated earlier, aside the judges throwing questions to you, the chat box is also open to the general public. So any audience can actually just drop any question they have for you in the chat box. So just be open-minded and be ready to answer the questions from wherever source it comes from. So before that being said, I would go ahead to call on the first team. And the first team we have is Team Blanta. So hi, Team Blanta. Hi, Adolua, Bamidele, and Ikechukwu. Can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, I can. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Ikechukwu. Hi. Adolua, we're waiting for you. It's nice to see you. Hi,
Hi.
Adolua, you can hear us. Okay, excellent. So, you're the first team to present. Like I mentioned earlier, you have a 20-minute allocated time. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and give you permission to start. So immediately I stop that, please be fast with your time and just shoot. So over to you guys. Adolwa, how are you starting? Are you sharing your
Yes,
screen?
so Ikechukwu is gonna start, then I'll take over.
Okay, great.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, so we have Team Blanta. My name is Ikechukwu, and I'm a product manager with Blanta team. So we came around with this Blanta project, and it was more or less like, this is a problem. How are we going to solve this issue? So we said, let's look at what we're going to do. So we said, we designed this Blanta platform as a platform that supports immigrant business owners in the UK by providing comprehensive solutions to challenges faced by immigrant business owners. Remember, I said that that was what we had as a problem. Immigrants coming into the UK facing challenges rather than going in to start doing menial jobs, running multiple shifts. They all have business ideas. Some of them come from their home countries with one idea or the other. How am I going to fix it? How am I going to sort this out? But because they don't understand how to navigate the UK terrain, they end up being stuck in Milan, running that, trying to sort things out, trying to make ends meet. And they come with family in search of a greener pasture, and then they end up not really having what they really came up with. So the challenges I'm talking about are, how do I get my account set up? Do I get registered? How so give me some business advisory? Where can I get resources that will work with my business journey? So at Blanta, we put all this together, making it a one-stop shop for everything you need to know on your business journey. Now, by time, I'm not going to run too much on this. I'd rather have my product talk for me. So I would like my data analyst, my team member also to present the product, and let's walk through the product so that rather than just hear me talk, you actually see what we have, and then questions that come out from that side, we can all answer. So
Thank you very much, Ikechukwu. So I'm going to share my screen to show our product. Please, can you see my screen? Hello?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I
Okay,
can see
all
your
right.
screen.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. This is our MVP, and this is our product, Blanta. Just like Ikechukwu has said, we are here to make life easy for business owners, people with business ideas that's immigrated into the UK to help them in starting their businesses. Realize that majority of individuals that come into the UK do not actually know what to do or how to start up their businesses. Most people actually already have started their businesses back in their home countries, or migrating or relocating to the UK, it becomes hard on how to exactly start up their businesses. So this is Blanter, and we are here to make life easy for entrepreneurs. So as a user, when someone with an idea or a business idea comes to our system, the first thing they need to do is sign up. And I've created a dummy user whose name is Susan. Susan is a fashion designer, and she's trying to set up her business. She used to own a business back in in her home country, which is Nigeria, and she's relocated to the UK based on the fact that she came to do a master's degree. Now she doesn't want to do like what majority of individuals that relocate to just go into menial jobs. She's trying to set up a business, and she's come to Blanta for help. So when she's come to our system, she needs to obviously sign up first. Uh, we have this form in place just to have our details and be able to communicate with her afterwards. So I'm just going to run through the sign up system. So once Susan signs up, it automatically takes her to our login system where she's able to sign up on our system, and then she's able to have access to the board. So basically, we have four major products that we offer. We have the business accounts, business bank accounts, legal service, business registration, and information guides and blog. So basically, what we try to do is make everything available for someone that wants to open a business in the United Kingdom. So we try to have partnership with banks, different UK banks, where she can open a business bank account. And we as a business, Blanta as a business, we've had affiliations with different banks like this, Monzo Bank, Revolut, Money's, Lemfi. Lemfi is used for international transfers. And we are able to generate funds from this through referrals. So the more users we have registered through our platform, the more referral income we earn through the Blanta system, and it is able to also create business bank accounts for the users. And if a user has come and doesn't actually know how to reach an immigration an advisor, a lawyer, then they're able to schedule an appointment with our partnered law firms that can help them in setting up their businesses. All they need to do is come to our system and set up a call with one of the lawyers or one of the advisors, and they select on what they actually want to do, whether being it's business formation, contract review, compliance consultation. All are capped at £100 fee, after which they select what they want to do exactly. Then they give details of their consultation. For example, they probably want to do a business structuring, after which they set a date for their meeting, their preferred date and their preferred time. They then set up a call or choose their mode of communication, whether they want to do a video call, phone call, or live chat with the advisor. But before they can actually access the advisor, they need to make a payment of £100 fee. And after which they make the payment, they're able to schedule a consultation just like this. Another product we have coming up is the compliance checklist. This checklist is going to be able to help a business or an entrepreneur be able to have automated compliance tracking, real-time deadline notifications, document expiry reminders, compliance status dashboard, integration with legal services. All these are coming soon. So we have another aspect of our business, which is business registration. This will help the this will help the entrepreneur open or register a business. All she needs to do is just fill these forms. Then it takes her through stages of the applications, and when she's done uploading her documents, she's able to submit a review application and submit. But before she's able to submit, we have a payment gateway whereby she's able to make payments for a business registration, which is then sent to our legal team for them to be able to help our register our business. And that thing we have incorporated in our business in Blanta is the fact that they have access to different guides, different as a business owner, as a business person, they need access to different information. So we have different informations and guides for entrepreneurs, business owners in the UK. So some are free, while others, some are charged. So some are premium, anyways. So before they can actually access, they need to make payments for them. That's another way of generating revenue for us as a business. And then we have the guides and we have the blogs. Same system as the guides. They need to make a payment. The good thing about our product is the fact that we actually didn't create this product using a code. It was made easy for us using AI, and which is one of the highlights of creating this MVP. Another thing that we've incorporated in our system is the easy access to the chat support system, which is we've incorporated a bot that makes it easy. Just should in case Susan comes to our system and doesn't actually know where to start from, she can just have a chat with the chat bot, and the bot just prompts her in getting to know what exactly she's able to do on the system. For example, the bot is asking, what would you like to explore today? You can just say open a business. The bot is going to say, I want to help you. Could you choose from these options? Business registration, banking system, legal support, document management. You can just press one, business registration. Oh, sorry, let's type that. Okay, then it says, oh, okay, company informations. Then it's able to direct the user on what exactly they want doing on the system. We really had fun creating this. We know that this is a very viable product that can go far than what we currently have. Another thing on the system is the fact that a user can actually customize their page to make it look what they exactly want on the system. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Thank you, Adiola. So we're open to questions, and like he said, I don't have a knowledge of code. I am a logistics person. I do business on the side. I have no knowledge of code whatsoever. So if anybody had told me 2 months ago that I'll be building this, I'll just be laughing. So yeah, it was fun. It was a bit stressful. It was grueling, coming from a zero base to where we are now, being able to do this, I must say at the point in time, the whole thing just collapsed and crashed, and we had to start all over again. And it was quite something. Yeah. So please, we are open to your questions. If you have anything you want to ask us, we're here, and we're both here to take your questions. Thank you very much.
Okay, Demisola has her hands raised.
Okay, good.
Yes, I'm just gonna ask my question now. Thank you so much for that amazing presentation, by the way. That was good.
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna ask my question quickly. So, how did you validate that immigrant business owners face these specific challenges? Did you conduct any survey or did you do any interview? Like, how did you arrive at this problem statement? What drove it?
Okay, so we had a discovery session. We had interviews, and we also went online for research. Now, like from the Office of National Statistics, it states that in the UK, 70% of immigrant entrepreneurs face significant legal hurdles when establishing their businesses. Also, 45% of immigrant-owned businesses have access to essential business advisory. That means 55 don't have. Now, we also know that from the licensing bureau report, it takes immigrant business owners 30% longer to secure business licenses compared to local entrepreneurs. And like I said earlier, they don't know the terrain, so it takes a longer time. So basically, we had discovery sessions with fresh immigrants that had just come in, and then we also went to the web, the official UK.gov web, and Office of National Statistics, Business Support Network, and other areas where we could actually glean from to know that, okay, yes, this is actually a thing.
Okay.
Another thing we did is I personally have a community of individuals in the UK, and I just created like a message and I sent it on the group. And I was amazed as to the numbers of people that actually do not know how to start their businesses in the UK. I just sent a message on the group. Oh, please, I want to create a business. How do I go about it? And loads of people come to my DM and like, oh, I want to create a business as well, but I don't know what to do. So this gives me the idea that, oh, actually, this is a huge problem in the UK.
Okay, thanks for that very detailed response. That was good. So one suggestion for future presentations, it's always valuable to include how you validated the problem statement. For instance, the way you just shared your insights from your research has helped me to understand your case. And now I have a deep understanding of your target audience needs. For instance, when you were talking about the numbers, that's a very good way to drive your case. Like, oh yeah, this problem actually exists, so that your audience will also know that you're building a solution that can actually scale in the market. So that's just feedback from me. Thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Maiwa, please go on.
Hi guys, that was a very good presentation, and as someone who currently lives in the UK, I think I understand where this is coming from in that regards to the need for working with immigrants. So my question is more like two in one. The first one is your target audience. Who would be your target? Like, is your target audience going to be preliminary Nigerians, or is it going to be immigrants generally? That's the first one. The second question I have is more like it's a question, but this, I mean, your business plan and your business strategy is something that exists in the UK, and I'm guessing if you did your research, you probably would have found that there are a lot of companies in the United Kingdom that offer these services. And that was what I was asking, like, is it mainly going to be targeted towards immigrants? Now, in asking the second question is, now, I mean, based on my own research, because I've done research around this before, and I understand that there are a lot of businesses that provide these services. How exactly do you plan to stand out in the market?
Okay, I'm going to quickly share this. And number one, I'll answer your very first question and say, yes, it's not just Nigerian immigrants that have these issues. You have immigrants from India, you have immigrants from China. And funny enough, with the advent of Brexit, you have other immigrants from other European companies that were formerly part of the EU that would now have to navigate the complex terrain that the UK has. So yes, it's basically immigrants in general. Now, as to saying, are there other organizations that do this? Yes, they do. Basically, we have a competitor analysis here. We have Seed Legals, Simply Business, Startups.co.uk, Informe, and Tide. You know, these are basically who we see as competitors in the UK. But the thing that stands us out is this, that we're doing a one-stop shop. Basically, everything you want, everything you would need, and even the things you don't think you would need, we're going to provide. Now, startups.co.uk is probably basically going to major on platform for offering resources and guides. Seed Legals will probably focus your attention on just the legal experts. You know, Tide will give you a business banking solution offering simplified account opening processes. But Blanta will give you everything you want. Now, for an immigrant that is just coming in, going to Seed Legals for legal advice, going to startups for information, going to, you know, this and that, it's going to be very clumsy. Not to talk of being the fact that it's going to be a lot more expensive. So I'd rather stick with Blanta that provides everything I want at the same time and solves all my issues. So yes, we have competitors, we have people that do this, but then again, we believe that our product stands a chance and can actually stand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. But again, I think one of the main things I'm trying to see now is the fact that this was like a very short presentation. So you guys did not have we're not able to show, for example, your competitors analysis and every other thing in your pitch deck. So that's why some of these questions that are coming up right now are like, we are only able to see your how the platform would work. We did not get to see different steps of what this would be about. Because one of the main things I would ask again is, what are the people on your team? Like, because the team is also a very important factor to how you get funding or how, I mean, everything comes together. Because if you're offering different services on that one same business, which is a very strong value proposition, then the other part to it is that who are going to be like, where exactly are you getting your lawyers from? I mean, the whole consultation that comes together to make this a whole, how exactly do you bring that expertise in place to make sure that that's something you can provide? But again, in order to like give room for other people to ask questions, I think this is mainly based on the fact that you do not have enough time, like you did not present everything as a whole. And that's why, like there are some gaps in between what could be questions that I would want to ask, but that was good.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So one thing I want to make clear is also not doing a full round presentation and giving room for the product to do the talking is to actually make.
Hello?
Yeah, I think we lost him there. So yes, basically, like you rightly said, we had to make the product do the talking more than what we had planned on the presentation, just because of the timing.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm just validating everything you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying like the timing might be a factor to this as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, thank you very much, Maya.
Thank you, Maiwa. I don't know if any other person has.
And spend time with what you can actually see.
Oh, Ikechukwu, we lost you for a bit. We just got some
Yes,
bits
I
of what you
think
were
the network is a bit the network here is a bit unstable. So I'm just trying to like ensure that the network here is good. So what I was trying to say was that it's actually it was part of our own thinking to let the products do the talking. You know, so that we all have a user experience of what exactly it is we have to offer. Then when questions come up, then we can actually come back and show you that, okay, yes, we have the numbers, we have the figures. It's actually something that we have thought out completely, try to cover all our bases and, you know, try and get that. But it speaks better when your product talks, and it makes a lot more sense when my panel can actually see and walk through and say, okay, this is me. I can go through step by step. Thank you very much. Once again.
Thank you, Ikechukwu. Are there any more questions for Tim Blanca? Please, to the panelists, just try to impute your, like I said, in the judging sheets, you can try to start scoring Tim Blanca. We have 2 sheets on the judging sheet that I shared with you, one for Blanca and one for the next thing. So just so we don't mix up our scores, try to impute your scores for Team Blanca now before I call on the next thing. So with that being said, thank you, Ikechukwu. Thank you, Adolua. That was a very interesting presentation. And like you said, I know all the struggles you had and the effort you put into it, considering you had no code knowledge prior to this presentation. So it's very exciting what you like to build as well. And I think moving on, we can just move on to fine tune the product or prototype after this call. So with that being said, I would call on the next team, which is Team Finder. So
All right, thank you very much.
thank you, Adolora.
Thank you, everybody.
Hi guys. So Ikechukwu is a product manager and Adoloa is a business analyst too as well. So imagine a product manager and a business analyst building a prototype without any developers. I think that's something that is very exciting. And I'm also very excited about them too. So the next team is Team Finder. In this team, we have Peace Oladipo and Jemima Edidiong. So I'm just going to call on them now. Hi Jemima, hi Peace. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Hi Mary. Good evening,
Hi.
everyone.
Good evening. So you can start sharing your screen and your time will start immediately. Your time starts now. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jemima Odofia. I'm the product manager for Team Find Out. And my team member is Peace Oladipo. So I think I'm not, my camera is off, so I need to put it on. Just a minute, please. Hi. Okay. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Jemima Odofia. I don't know if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. I'm Jemima Odofia, the product manager for Find That product. With me is Peace Oladipo, my team member, a business analyst. So our product vision is to be the world's most trusted platform for verified reviews and ratings about individuals and businesses, empowering informed decision making. I'm going to give a brief overview about the products before I show how the product works. A unique value proposition. Currently, Find Out is the only product in the reputation management and customer experience market that provides reviews and ratings on both individuals and businesses, utilizing open review and rating collection method. A problems definition. Finding trustworthy information about individuals globally is inefficient and fragmented. Businesses as well as individuals, they struggle to make informed decisions due to the lack of a platform with centralized, reliable data. From a survey and questionnaire carried out during the course of this product discovery, we had about 80% of our participants said that if they had a platform that could provide reviews and ratings on individuals and businesses aside their candidate profile, this would guide their decision making. Because currently they'll spend long as navigating through multiple platforms for information on businesses and individuals, and there is lack of a single platform that provides reviews and ratings for both individuals and businesses, as well as issues involving trust and credibility of individuals. The product overview. A product is made to search with precision and provide reviews and ratings from credible profiles, and a robust reputation scoring system provides accurate evaluation. And with our products, you can integrate with other APIs and third-party platforms like LinkedIn and other platforms in order to get more information from individuals and businesses. A solution overview. Find Out makes users' life easier by providing reviews and ratings for individuals and businesses, and no product in the market currently offers this capability. Our target audience are the HR professionals, recruiters, hiring managers who are constantly looking for credible candidates, SMEs and business partners who are looking for business partners that have trustworthy profiles, as well as individuals and property management agencies, including landlords that are looking for credible individuals to be able to manage their property. Then the benefit of this solution is that it saves time and money. It increases transparency and trust and provides individuals with control over their public reputation. Our product is going to be user-friendly with responsive design, making it easy for anyone to be able to use it at first glance. Our product feature comprises of advanced search and filter, aggregated reviews and ratings, advanced privacy control, which will help users be able to customize their privacy settings and opt-out option, as well as API and third-party platform integration. This is a brief summary of our competition. Our key features: ratings and reviews for individuals and businesses. Find Out provides that. LinkedIn doesn't provide ratings and reviews for individuals and businesses. Trustpilot does for just businesses, as well as review.io. It provides for in businesses. Fully open review and rating collection method. Find Out has the capability to provide that. LinkedIn does not provide that. Trust.io has that capability, but reviews.io doesn't have that. When it has to do with advanced search and filter, I'm going to just briefly run through it. Yeah, all the platforms have those capabilities, as well as multi-tiered subscription plan. For profile page promotion, which is part of our revenue stream, reviews.io doesn't have that, but other platforms do have that. So our competition, showing it graphically, comparing the convenience and the affordability, Find Out stands tall because it's affordable and convenient when compared to expensive brands like platforms like LinkedIn or Trustpilot, which cost about £299 per month for businesses. LinkedIn was about £79 per month for businesses, and reviews.io cost about £57 per month. Find Out costs for businesses cost £29 per month. Our market opportunity, our total addressable market is currently, because currently individuals and businesses are constantly trying to get those informations from LinkedIn, and using LinkedIn as a product, as using their data to be able to validate our own statistics. Our total addressable market is currently $967 million. The serviceable obtained available market is $435 million. And we as a new startup, we have to look at how can we, if we're able to get 5% of the serviceable available market, then we are able to make $21 million per month. Our revenue stream, based on our research, our customer research and market analysis, our revenue stream will be from subscription pricing model, sponsored listing, as well as API access for enterprises that want to incorporate it into their HRMS and customer relations management systems, and also being able to sell out the data to people that are constantly looking for hiring trends, data, and other information. These are one-year product roadmap. Part of by 4th of December, we expect we would have concluded our test and launch of our MVP and launch it to individuals and small medium enterprises. By the 3rd of by March, would have from December to March, we would have gathered users' feedback and enhanced search functionality, as well as incorporate robust security system for our data. And by November, we would have incorporated other APIs or third-party platforms in order to make it available to different industries. Our financials for first year is our total revenue for first year was summed at £640,000. This was based on if we were able to get at first year, we were able to get 10,000 users, individual users, then we would be making £598,000. And if we're able to get enterprise users, that the company is 100 users, then we're able to get £35,000 at the end of the year. And our total expenses was summed at £80,000, making our net profit £560,000 per annum. So this is our team, and we need your support to raise £80,000 to turn this vision into reality. And with your contribution, we can build a platform that could provide reviews and ratings on individuals and businesses, which will guide their decision making. And you can scan the QR code for a free account there. I'm going to walk us through how the platform is going to work. Okay. Just confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this Find That platform where you can find verified professionals and businesses to be able to make a decision. So when a user comes, the user signs up, puts their information, the username and password. So we have set it with some criteria which needs to be fulfilled at the point of sign up. Like one, you have at least one capital, one unique key, and one number. So it has to fulfill that requirement before you can successfully sign up. Okay, then the user will click the create account. And then when the account is created, subsequently the user would have to log in using the login button. Then if we click there about us, it's going to give a brief overview about Find That, the features, our mission, and other information that will be incorporated. And when you click on the pricing, it's going to show you a pricing subscription price model for the freemium users, the individual users, and the enterprise users. I'm not going to go into details about that. So if you click the contact us, then you'd have information, a form that the users will get to fill to be able to contact us for any issues, if they need to customize anything, or they just need to find out more. Then, because our platform is strictly for reviews and ratings, then I'll click on the right to review. And it's going to ask for verification at every point, because we need the reviews to be valid and authentic, and not just from anybody. So at that point, you need to fill the form where you will need to search the name of the person you want to review, or the business. Then you could put either the business name or the business ID if you have an ID. Then the verification type. Is it based on work? Do you have the receipts to verify what you want to say? Or is it based on contract, or you have other documentation? Then, because our platform, when you provide reviews, you also have to provide ratings. So you click on the ratings to rate the review you want to, the person or the business you want to write a review for, and select your option. Then you write your review and submit it. Then after submission, we'll have a robust system that goes through it and verify that everything you put in is valid before it to be posted. Then when you click on businesses, so because we're going to be working with businesses that would later on want to sign up with us in order to be able to manage their business pages and their reputation, so they'll have to sign up to the business page. And for individuals like me that would want to also have a page in order to be able to increase my brand reputation, my personal reputation, if recruiters are looking out for me and they need more information on my work's behavior, my values, and they could be able to get it from different from the platform. So I will need to sign in and fill these details. So the way this platform works is that when I put my LinkedIn URL, because it's going to be integrated to LinkedIn, you don't necessarily need to put all this information, especially the professional summary. It's going to get that information from LinkedIn and put it here for you. So, which is why it is a required. Oh my God, I'm in the meeting. Sorry. I'm in the meeting now. Just a minute. No. So, it's going to provide the professional summary and the skills. You add your skills, and also the work experience would also be integrated to take it up from LinkedIn. So the essence of this information is not necessarily to be like LinkedIn, but to be able to give the person a brief candidate profile to understand you well. They're also reading your reviews and ratings. And then they find that logo is meant to be such that it's very responsive. At any point in time, anywhere you are, if you click on the Find That, it takes you back to the homepage. So because one of our revenue streams is to be for featured business sponsored listing, businesses could carry out adverts on our page, which makes other people enlightened. And also our pricing model is still here, as well as the customer feedback on our product. So that's a summary of, and the filter, advanced filter. And we have a constant AI bot that helps you navigate, or when you're facing some challenges, you could ask it and it provides solution on how to go on what you're facing. That's the summary of Finet, and we're open to questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Jemima. I don't know. That was a very interesting. I think Mayowa has his hands up. So over to you, Mayowa. Please take the charge.
Hi, Jemima. Thanks for the presentation. And I think when you mentioned this, it's like, I mean, whilst you were going to the presentation, like one of the main things that came to my mind was Trustpilot and the rest. So that validates the fact that, I mean, there's companies right now that provide review system. I think one of the main issues I have okay, it's not an issue, but one of the main concern I have with this is how do you remove a system of bias? Because if you're going to create a platform where people can actually review other people, how exactly, if I'm, for example, going to come on the platform to review you, Jemima, based on a work you did, which I may not be satisfied about, but that might not be like a full reflection of your other capacity in other jobs or in other spaces in which you've worked. How exactly does that remove that sense of bias? If, for example, a company wants to come on the platform to, know some things about Jemima, and they see that one review about something you did you did with me. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, but it's more of how does this generate? Because the main thing about this is there's an human factor. Like with businesses, I can understand with businesses, but with humans are permitted to be flawed in their behaviors, and that can be reflected in different ways. So if there's a review system that makes it easy for humans to be reviewed at different stages of their life, how exactly does this platform checks such? So is there going to be like a system where validation will be put in place, or what exactly are the terms and conditions that are set in place to why you'd review me as a person against a certain criteria? I hope that makes sense.
Okay, so I would if I understand what you mean, we're going to be getting professionals, because currently our competitor, which is like the Trust Pilot, they're currently implementing those things, and we're going to get professionals that are able to use a robust system that is able to take out biases. And for individuals that drop in reviews, they are going to link it there. It's not just somebody that comes to, because it's an open review system, so it gives people the ability to come to you, look for you, and drop reviews. We know that, and being human, someone could just think of tarnishing your image and comes to drop a review that spells another person's image. But we are going to make it such that for you to drop those reviews, you are going to provide a lot more details to back that feedback, that review. And then for premium users, they'll be able to interact with the review. For instance, if you drop a review about me and I'm a premium user, then I'll be able to speak to you and try to resolve things on the platform, because what everybody's going to see is what you dropped. But if I'm able to interact with you to solve it, it's going to also show that, okay, this are our interaction after a negative feedback had been dropped. And I had also mentioned that when reviews are dropped on the page, it's not going to upload automatically. We're going to have a robust system that goes through it and validates it before it's being posted. I don't know if that answers the question.
Yes, it does. So in order not to waste, I think one of the main advice I would give about this is that in a for a platform like this, that is like, I think this has like a very good potential, but it seems very big in such a way whereby it might be a bit tricky at first to find to define a fine line around these things. Because if you would have like a back-end system that is reviewing things and you have people doing all these things as well, that might take out of your capital, that might take out of your time. Like I love, in terms of how this is more AI enabled, there's now going to be more of human factor into it. Now, one of the advice or one major thing that I think you spoke about that I personally think is very good is the in defining, for example, which industry do you want to start with first. HR is a very good one to start with, because one of the main issues we have in HR today is bias, and it's a very big thing in the United Kingdom, where a lot of the reason why, for example, Black people struggle to get into the industry is because there's bias. Like, these are issues. So this is something I feel this could solve in ways where people like companies or businesses can review individual based on what they did. So that way, if you hire me to work on a project, for example, and I did very well, if it's short or long term, you can drop reviews on that. So if I, for example, I'm looking for a job, this could also be a website or a trusted partner that I can share with like companies on my CV in saying you can go through the reviews I've had over the past 6 years or wherever it may be across different projects. So that also might be a strong point to validate who Maiwa is as a person across different projects. So I think HR, like maybe do more research, but HR or talent acquisition might be a very strong, because with this, it's very massive. So focusing on a specific industry might be a very good entry point in how you eventually build up as you go along. That's just my own advice.
Thank you so much for that advice. And I would also say that to add to that, we actually carried out our surveys and questionnaires with that target customer you mentioned, the HR, the hiring managers, as well as the recruiters. So they are the ones that validated our product and how we prioritize our product. So yes, because we had 80% of them ask for reviews, ratings, candidate profile, and advantage. That was for our MVP, but we still had, because in part of the questionnaire it was like buy a feature, what option was part of it. So we still have other features that were selected, like they needed something that could also provide references and all, which would be incorporated in the later in the product. So thank you so much for that advice. We implemented.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Demisola, over to you, please.
Hi, Team Finder. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, you did.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, first of all, well done. Well done. Looking at your presentation, it's very obvious that a lot of work went into that. You telling us about your 1-year roadmap, your financials, and all of that really was really a good one. So I just want to, I don't really have a lot of questions, maybe something for you to just like think about. Probably specific AI technologies or methodologies that you can implement to improve user experience. So like what Mayowa was talking about, the biases, I think if you leverage on more AI tools, you'll be able to like use machine learning to filter out biased content in user reviews. So I want you to think about that. That's like a future recommendation from me, how you can use AI to do all of that. I would say the presentation was amazing, but something I feel like was missing out was you did not really talk about AI, how you used AI to like develop this, or how you want to use AI to improve it. So for future recommendation, I think you should drive this back to AI as well, because of the theme of this hackathon. I feel that would have been a lot beneficial. But overall, this was a good one. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I had missed out on the AI part, so I'll incorporate it going forward and towards our product roadmap too.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Demisola. Thank you, Team Finders. I don't know if anybody in the audience has any questions or any comments. We proceed. Okay, so thank you, Team Finders. I think we're moving on to the judges' feedback. Like I mentioned earlier, I had shared a judging sheet to all the judges. I can see some of your scores already, but I'm just going to prompt Mayowa and Temitope. Let's just try to judge Team Finder and Team Blantyre. I'll give the judges 4 minutes to do that, and after that, we'll call the overall score and announce the winner. Then move over to the next agenda for this program. So while we're calculating the scores in 4 minutes, I'm going to be your DJ and play another song. I don't know if I've noticed, but I'm a Wizkid fan, so please bear with me. You're going to hear a lot of Wizkid songs during this hackathon. All right. So over to the judges. Please try to collate your scores while we announce the winners. Thank you, guys.
Your body, anytime we will link to me, your blessings and for mercy. If you roll with this, just take elements, sometime. I want to give you alright. Take me, just keep on dancing. Make me give them more. Stand attention. No go feet to give my vibe. I get beat up my mind. I did feel alright. It's money and I feel my heart. It's true. But anybody know I wanna baby no forget you. Throw your body, come my lord. You party to catch you, my lord. But if you come here for a time, they say me can relax. But it's the machine gun. Relax. It's pass my bed design. If you don't come here for night, you're approximately you must be mine. I want to live in here. For dancing, make me give them more. So start that tension. You don't go into my vibe. I can feel the mind. I did feel alright. Get some money and I did my eye. Did you? But let's say, shot me one. Could not let my sister around. But let's say, shot you one. Could not let my sister around. Yes, I love a good dance. Dance. Come on, sing good dance. I love a good dance. Good dance. Good dance. I love everybody dance. Meditation, body concentrate. Anytime I do it, what I like to do. So tell me what you want to do to it. You know that it not gonna make sense. You can you could dance, baby. You could dance.
Mhm.
Okay, the cores are back. Thank you guys for okay. Apologies, my laptop seems to be freezing. Um, okay, apologies for that. My system logged me out. So we have the scores in, and it's actually looking like a very close tie. So for Team Blantyre is ending the hackathon with a total score of 232 points. Um, this is actually accumulated from all the judges' feedback. And then for Team Finder is ending with a score of 249. So this actually explains we have our winners for this hackathon, which is Team Finder. So I want to hi Janima, you can just go ahead and shout.
Hey,
So it was a close tie.
so excited. I'm so excited to have that have our efforts play out that way because we had actually put in sleepless nights and Mary had worked with us all the way. I must really appreciate all the judges for the score. I really appreciate everything the feedbacks and the responses. I must say I'm very grateful. Yeah, it's a learning curve and I hope to get to know more in their product management career and sphere as a whole. Thank you to everyone for giving us that grade. I appreciate that. Score goes to me, Mary, and my team member.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Mary, thank you for your help.
Okay. So Team Blanca, it's not as if you're second. It's just the it's just the points. But regardless, your presentation was excellent. I loved you put a lot of work into this, and the fact that you haven't even used the tool that you used to build out this prototype before. It's very interesting how anyone can just use AI to build something amazing. So I'm very excited about how this hackathon turned out, and I'm also giving a vote of thanks to Georges. They were very attentive because the questions they asked were very insightful questions from people who have actually have in-depth knowledge about the products field. So I would want both teams to take back the feedback, to go fine tune it, think on it, sleep on it, and just try to work to make sure that your deck or your prototype is more standardized. You can also reach out to me and the other facilitators and teachers, and we'll just walk you through. So with that being said, a big congratulations to Team Blanca. Ikechika, I can see your face. I know the sleepless nights. A big congratulations to Adeolua too. You put in so much effort. So I'm very proud of you guys. And I can't wait to see what the future holds and how better you guys would just make your mark in the world after tech skill. So we've come to the end of our hackathon presentations. I don't know if the public has any questions. But before that, I would want to give a bit rundown of what we do at Tech Skills. So like I mentioned earlier, the two teams are actually graduates from our just concluded summer cohorts, the business analysis and product management. And we all have seen how these two teams, without any prior knowledge of how to code or how to go about navigating a product, are able to use AI to build this. So some of our programs that we offer aside business analysis and product management is Salesforce. We have onboarding for Salesforce scheduled for next week Saturday, but the class is going to start officially from next year. So we also have other programs like artificial intelligence, like I said, product management and business analysis that the two teams graduated from. We also offer cybersecurity, agile project management, and data analysis. We also offer career support too for people in the UK too, and you can just scan the code on your screen to check up our website. So if you're here looking for a way to actually move into tech, you can just schedule a consultation and we'll walk you through on the best product that would actually suit your needs. So with that being said, thank you so much to everyone for joining our session. I don't know if anybody has any questions for us. I'm open to answering your questions about tech skill. If there is none, do enjoy the rest of your day and thank you for coming. Hi. I don't know if anybody heard me. Everybody's quiet.
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. All right, then do enjoy the rest of your day or sit back and listen to more of my whiskey songs.
All right, guys, bye.
All right, bye bye. Thank you.